Welcome back to RXMuscle's Road to the Arnold Classic 2017, brought to you by Quest Nutrition. Visit questnutrition.com. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today's guest is IFBB Men's Physique Pro and the defending Arnold Men's Physique Champion, Brandon Hendrickson. Welcome back.
Thanks, man. Just wanted to say happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
For sure.
You got to be nice to your elders, right?
My elders, yeah, for sure.
Let's talk a little bit about your stellar career. You had a career, I guess you could say, run in 2016. You won the Arnold Classic. Shocked the world essentially. Came into the Olympia, finished, top 5 in the 4th position. A lot of people are talking about you. Your stock is very high right now. Going into this year's Arnold, you have to be considered definitely one of the favorites there, although you'll be going up against Ryan Terry and a couple other great guys we'll talk about in a little bit. What's your mindset right now?
I'm just so focused. Not really looking at my competition. I'm focused on beating the 2016 Arnold Classic champion. Very just tunnel vision. I'm just ready to battle and do my thing next week.
As a men's physique competitor, obviously size is not what you're necessarily judged on. It's symmetry and how everything just flows together, conditioning. What have you been working on, I guess you could say, since last year's Arnold victory? What do you think needs to be fixed in your body? What have you fixed? And why do you think you will win this show come next Saturday?
Yeah, well, I got some feedback from a couple of the judges at the Olympia, and one of the things they did say was to not get any bigger, and then more detail in my back. So for this 13-week prep, we focused on more so proportion and just symmetry. So we focused on shoulders and back, and my back, my lats, just so we can open up and get a little bit wider for this show. And then we really hit the my abs really hard this time. Just because we know guys like Ryan Terry, he's got an excellent core, so we want to be able to counteract his core with something crazy.
Now, let me ask you a question, because I've talked to some men's physique competitors that don't train their abs, and then I've talked to guys that do train their abs, and everyone has a different philosophy on that. What's your philosophy on getting good abs? Is it genetic or is it hard work?
Well, obviously it's genetics help, but you have to train them. It's just another muscle in the body, and you have to train it. For me, I train them twice a day, 15 minutes each day, and hard, heavy-weighted abs. So that's just what works for me.
Train your abs every single day of the week, 7 days?
Yeah. I don't take rest days, so pretty much, yeah. I'll train abs 15 minutes after my fasted cardio, and then I'll do another session of abs after my workout.
You don't feel like you get burnt out never taking a day off?
No, if I'm doing a leg day, my chest, my arms, my back is resting. So I feel like as long as there's something to be worked on, I don't need to rest.
To have great genetics like that, be able to recover, because it's obviously working for you. If other people were to do something like that, it might not be so successful. What about your nutrition? How has your nutrition changed from last year to this, or has it? Or are you going pretty much with the same formula?
Nah, same formula. We actually cut my carbs a little bit earlier for this prep, which was fine. I've been through this already. But pretty much it's been the same formula. A lot of chicken, a lot of veggies.
So you're a low-carb guy, in other words?
Yeah, my body tends to stay really full even when I'm on low carbs. And we're not trying to – my thing is, not coming in too big. And that's what the feedback I've been getting was, I'm a little on the bigger side. So we're trying to bring the carbs, down a little bit sooner so I'm not appearing as big as my past shows. So
will you not carb up at the end just so that you don't feel the judges will think you're too full or anything like that?
Yeah, we're going to go all the way through probably till Saturday morning, and then I'll carb up Saturday morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's a long –
yeah.
That's a big depletion for you, which makes it suck when you're in Columbus because you're starving the whole time you're there.
Yeah, I'm starving now, but it's all good. It's all part of the game.
Yeah. This year, obviously, the lineup, everyone seems to have gotten a little better from last year, yourself included, I'm sure. Who in the lineup do you feel like are your main competitors? Although I know everyone's your competition, who are the guys that are the guys you got to watch out for?
I would say the guys that were in the top 5 of the Olympia last year, except for obviously Jeremy Buendia because he's not competing.
Right.
So guys like George Brown, well, he wasn't in the top 5 Olympia, but guys like Ryan Terry, Jeremy Potvin, Andre Ferguson, and then George Brown.
Yeah, we had Andre on the other day, and he was making some pretty bold statements that he's taking this show home. He's winning it, he said. He goes, no doubt in his mind.
That's awesome.
You can't really argue with Andre because he's so convincing, that I'm like, you probably will win.
Man, I love it. You should have that confidence. I don't blame him for having that confidence. He works hard. We all want to win. But it just comes down to how the judges feel on that day. So it can go anywhere.
Is it nerve-wracking? Because I never competed in men's physique, obviously, but it must be a little nerve-wracking because up on stage, it's not like you're hitting double bicep poses or ab thigh poses. Yeah. It's like you're just standing there. How do you make yourself stand out without making it look like you're trying to stand out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that really comes just from your prep, how you prep for the show. With my physique, we want to bring a size that's comparable, to the past champions, and then we want to bring conditioning that is undeniable. So that's kind of just what my focus is for this prep.
Do you feel that, except when guys walk out, they do, I don't know if you call it a routine or whatever your walkout happens to be. Everyone's got a little flair on whatever they do. Do you think some of these guys, it's too much, it's over the top, and it's annoying?
Yeah. Some of the guys are just doing a little bit too much as far as men's physique. I'm pretty sure the judges don't care about all of that, the extra stuff. It's good to stand out, but it's not good to do too much, in my opinion.
Right. So who looks at you and says, "Hey, Brandon, this is great," or "This is too much," or "This you need more here"? Who gives you that kind of feedback?
I have an awesome posing coach. I'd like to give a shout out to Kenny Wallach. Out of Connecticut. He is my posing coach. He's been my posing coach for the past 2 years. He lets me know if I'm doing too much. But he just gives me detailed choreography on what to do when I get on stage.
Okay. It's good to have coaches. Now, you have your coach who does your diet is Mandis Buckle. How did you meet him?
Yeah. We met in June 2013 after my first national show, which was Junior Nationals. Actually, he's from Illinois, and he saw me compete at the amateur level, and he's been trying to talk to me and backstage, like, yo, hit me up, I can help you. And I was like, I'm good, I can do it on my own, whatever. A couple shows later, I did Junior Nationals. I ended up placing 7th, and then he was like, yo, call me Monday, here's my number. Literally that Monday after the show, I called Mandis, and 5 months later, I turned pro in Miami.
Well, I think admittedly you had told me you really didn't know what the hell you were doing, right? You were just kind of winging it, right? Before that.
Yeah. I had a girlfriend at the time who was in bikini, and I was just kind of following her diet. I had no idea. I was just following her diet, but I would just eat more of what she was having. Right. And that's kind of how I started until I met with Mandis, and I was like, oh, there's a whole different lifestyle for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you got a couple of sponsors. You got Beast Nutrition behind you, which is a nice big sponsor. I know Juan Morel is sponsored by them as well.
Yeah.
You got Family Fit Meals. Tell me about that. What kind of food did they provide to you?
Yeah, it's Insanely Fit Meals. So basically, it's my meal prep sponsor, and I give him my plan for my coach every week, and he cooks up what I need for the week, and he makes a delivery, and I pick it up from him. And then we're set for the week.
Wow, so you don't pay for any food. That's pretty cool.
Man, it's a blessing. Say that.
I don't know if I would trust anyone else to make my meals when I was competing, though. I made all my own food because I was paranoid. But I guess nowadays with the meal prep services, they kind of know how to cook the stuff without, screwing it up.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I get sick because of his meals, that's going to look bad on him. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he's on top of his game.
Now, what's this Dark Sport clothing about? I know you're also sponsored by them as well.
Yeah, they're originally part of Civil Clothing, Civil Regime. It's basically the athletic line of civil called Dark Sport, aka the Wolves, the Wolf Pack.
Gotcha.
Based out of California. I've been with them for almost a year now. Just super supportive, an awesome team, awesome family oriented team. So glad to be there.
Cool. Do you get money from these people, or is this clothing, free clothing? Like, what? How do you work with these companies?
I make a little something from
Okay,
it.
all right. As long as you get, I'm just looking out for you. I don't want anyone taking advantage of you. Don't work for MD. They don't pay, but everyone else seems to be paying pretty well. So.
I plead the fifth.
Well, look, I'm excited to see you up on stage because I didn't really know who you were last year, and then I became kind of a fan of yours after I saw how great your physique looked up on stage, and now obviously coming back, it's more of a I guess a dog race between all you top guys from the Olympia, minus of course Jeremy Buendia. Johnny's putting a picture up of a back lat spread of yours. You look like you're ready for the 212 Olympia with this pose. What was that taking?
Yeah, that's the problem, man. That's why I'm trying not to come in as big. I'm really not that big. Like, I'm really not.
It's
big is 212.
Yeah.
Open bodybuilding is big. I'm not that big. So I get it. When I get on stage, I have a small bone frame with a lot of muscle mass. It makes me appear a lot bigger, just kind of like a Frank Zane look.
Well,
I'm
why
only five.
Go ahead.
I'm only 5'8" and 185 pounds. I'm not that big, but it's just, I guess it's the illusion.
Why wouldn't you consider doing classic physique? It seems like you're custom made for it, and you actually got legs too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, my career has just started. My career has started with men's physique, but I can see myself ending it in 212, maybe open bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I'm a baby in the sport, man. I just started. Like, this is just the beginning for me, and you're gonna hear more of my name.
All right.
Coming soon.
All right. Well, I'd love to see you in classic physique because I'm looking at these pictures Johnny put up, and they're crazy looking. Your posing pictures. So I think you're being underutilized, if that's the proper term.
Yeah. My goal is to win the Olympia first in men's physique, and then I'm gonna go to classic physique after that.
And win that Olympia.
So
why not? Sounds like a good plan. Hey, Brandon, good luck. Have a safe drive or flight out there, however you're getting out to Columbus, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Dave.
All right, that's going to take us to the end of another episode of RXMuscle's Road to the Arnold Classic 2017, brought to you by Quest Nutrition. Visit questnutrition.com. I'm Dave Palumbo, and we'll see you real soon.